Hello, okay. This is a small explanation of the functions als, if, and SOM.ALS, sum.if, and how to copy relatively and absolutely. So the assignment is actually to get a new classification for the customers. So is an A customer, is the C customer, is non-active or A plus customer. And this is all about the turnover that's made. And so A plus customers are above 10,000 euros. An A or C customer is above 3,700 is an A customer. Below it's a C customer. And non-active are all customers with 0 or minus the turnover. So first get from Sumatra the info. So you go here to sales report, client analysis. That's where you have all these info you need. You copy it to Excel. Okay, so in Excel, always delete the first row. That's horrible to work with if you are in Excel. And now you delete all the columns that you don't use. So I would like to keep the name of the company, turnover in this period, this year, the category, the row representative, and the country. So what I do first, the columns you want to delete, you hold the control button and you can stack them all together. So I leave country like this. And you do to your right button, you have here the delete or verwijder. And then all the rows are deleted. And this is what remains. So the new classification, the first one is the A customer or C customer. So then we can use the formula. So press the equal sign. It's the if formula, so the logical test. And when the turnover is higher than 3,007 euros, it's an A customer. When it's lower, it's a C customer. So the turnover is here. So this is a logical test. The turnover is larger than 3,700. Then it's an A customer. If not, then it's a C customer. And you see, Excel automatically does the aanhalingstekens. And so, but let's say if the turnover, the P2, the turnover from this customer is larger than 3,700, if yes, then it's an A customer. If no, so lower, it's a C customer. So, okay. You double click here when the arrow is, or the cross is black, double click, and it copies to the whole line. Actually, what you do also, what I forget, but Excel doesn't like that. The one here, the 3,956,000, you delete it because you don't need it now. It only will make things complicated. So next thing you want to check, is it an A plus customer? So how do you check this? You again put the equal sign, the ALS formula. Your logical test is that if the turnover here is larger than 10,000, then we have an A plus customer. If not, then not, and you just put a minus, and so you don't use it. So let's do it like this. So the test is the turnover is bigger than 10,000. Yes, we have an A plus customer. No, we just don't use it. Okay, so you see, the cross becomes black again. So you double click. Then you see, okay, Fonk is an A plus customer because it's obviously above 10,000 euros. But here, Kia Gruppe is not because it's only 7,000 euros. Okay, last check is the customer non-active? So, equal sign, als. So the logical test is the turnover, is that smaller or equals 0? Yes, then it's non-active customer. And if not, then we don't need it. So you see again, between brackets non-active customers. And the text, so the test is the turnover smaller or equal 0? By the way, the Dutch people can remember this one because it's like the smaller sign here. It's how the K is written. So kleiner dan. That's how you can remember it. But okay, so you double click and everything is there. So now I want to combine these three formulas. Actually, what I want to do first is get rid of the formula. Now you see there's a formula here in the everyone, and I don't want to have the formula there. So you select now. You select the three columns like this. I use Ctrl, Shift, and arrow to do this simple. No, it takes a little bit longer. Okay. You press copy, Ctrl C, so copy, and then stand on the cell above here because you want to copy the same thing again. But now you want to do it in values. So then the formulas disappear and only the value will be shown. So you've done it. Now you can check, see now in the cell it's only the value. Okay. You add a filter. Always check that all the lines have a filter because then Excel knows that it's it all belongs together. First, I want to copy the A+ customers. So you just select the A+ customers and move it to here. Yes. You do the same trick with the non-active customers. So you select all the non-active customers. That will be a little bit more. So you move until you until the right cross becomes an arrow and a cross. Move it to here. Make sure you don't copy it down here, up here, but align it here. And there you go. Okay. So now you copied it all to this row. So now you can change the name into new category. Delete this. Just so A customers. Okay. You rename the sheet into a new category. Okay. And now you select the whole table. Again, do the Ctrl, Shift, arrow to right, arrow down, and then it's very quickly done. So first, I want to get rid of this light gray and white. So I don't use alt-filling. And lines. So you see there's some lines here. By clicking it, it just disappears. Clicking it here. And this one I want to have black. So if you want to have thicker lines, just select a thicker line and click on it. See now that the line becomes thicker, but I'm always using this ones. That's okay. So now we want to have the rows higher because Excel always makes the rows very small, so it's not very good readable. That's why I always extend it into 20. And also align in the middle. See now the text is better readable. See? And these ones I always make bold. So, okay. Check for this. So now the table looks correct. Now we just want to make sure that the print is also correct. So you go to pagina indeling, cross here, aanpassen aan 1 to 100 pages. The koptekst, that's the, we renamed the tab. So this new category, it's the name of the tab. And here you make the date and the page number. We want to have the rows on top of every page. That's here, the row number 1. Yeah, so it's here. And just checking it, after voorbeeld. Now it looks good, and on the following page you see it's always this on top. So that looks good. All right. So next step. I want to know now for the new category, how much turnover is per category. Okay, so how to do this? It's actually we need to do a small trick, which is because in here all the categories are there. It's just it's just multiple values of one value. So we want to get the unique value. So we just copy it and paste it here. And then the trick is, if you go to gegevens, duplicaten verwijderen, then only the unique values remain. So now you see it's removed 4,000 double values. There are only 5 unique values are left. Okay, so now I want to know the turnover. Turnover of A customers, A plus customers, C customers, and non-active customers. And of course, a total to check whether it's good. The 3.95 million should be here as well. Okay, then herefore we use the function SOM.ALS. Okay, you have to fill in 3 things: bereik, criterium, and optelbereik. The criterium is actually here, the thing you want to add. So you just select the cell. Bereik is where to find it. And you want to find this criterion in a bereik, and which is here. And then the optelbereik, so what does it need to add or sum up, is here. So what it says, okay, you have to find criterion H2, so A customer in here, and count all these ones together. And now you can actually just double click the red cross here. So it makes it will count everything together. And of course, we want to have financial look. So because you're just going to check it here, 3.95 million. So it has all the numbers. And you see that the A customers in total 500,000, 2.6 million for the A plus customers, C customers 780, and non-active customers also a little bit. Okay, but now I want to see, okay, what if this would increase over the next year? Let's say if it increases 5%, 10%, 15%, or 20%. I just want to make 4 scenarios. So how to do this is actually first 5%, 10%, 15%, and 20%. Okay. So how to calculate increase is actually to do the turnover times and then the 5%. But you have to first add 1, because otherwise it will take 5% from this and it should add 5%. So that's you open brackets. You do 1 plus 5%. So here. You do it here. Okay. So now you see this here is 5% more than the one here. See, so that's correct. But now I want to copy this formula, and then I have to make some things absolute and some things relative. Okay. So if you see here, I have my I2, which is the turnover here. this should always stay in the same column. But if you drag down here, and the row can change. So with F4, you move the dollar sign to the I, because it's what you want to keep the same. But for the percentage, it's the other way around. The line 1 should stay the same, and the columns can change. So here, F4, so you do the S only for the 1, because that's the one thing that should be the same. So if you drag it here and then to the right, so then we just do here an auto sum just to check. Oh, one here. Because this is then the total, and of course we want to check whether what we're doing is correct. Is this cell actually 20% more than that? So we can do it by the new minus old divided by old, new minus old divided by old. Oh, and I forgot the brackets. Yeah, make it percentage. And you see it's correct. And it's just to double check. So the 20% is indeed 20%. So if we have a 20% growth, the A customer bill becomes 600,000. So 3.2 million. And so that's how you can easily calculate multiple scenarios. And for sales, it could also be if you have your customers there, just make different scenarios how much growth you expect and what you can see. So that's how you can do it. The last thing what I want to show you now is, because if you want to print this one now, and you'll see here the afdruk voorbeeld, print example. Now, because we added this, it looks not good anymore. And so if you want to make the print, but I don't want to include this, it's just extra, I just only want to have this. What you can do is actually first select it, the right, not this one, yeah, this one. You see, so now the table is selected. Let's go up so you see it. Again, you can do this with Control-Shift, arrow to the right and down. You go to pagina-indeling, afdrukbereik, and then you press afdrukbereik per pagina. So now then it takes your selected cells as the afdrukbereik. And then if we do the print voorbeeld, you see it's back to normal again. And so that's it. Okay. This was it. Thank you.